What will you do when those whose hearts have been taken over by hatred come for you?
Alright, so Higgsfield AI just dropped some massive upgrades, Cinema Studio VN 2.6 and GPT Images. And honestly, this changes how cinematic AI videos are made. If you don't know what Higgsfield AI is, it's basically a Gen AI platform that lets you create high-quality AI videos and images for social media, brands, ads, and creative projects. There are a lot of Gen AI platforms out there right now, but I genuinely believe Higgsfield is one of the best and cheapest options available. I've been using it for almost 6 months, and because of the work I posted there, a Russian creative studio hired me. In this video, I'm mainly going to focus on Cinema Studio because this update is easily the biggest upgrade. Cinema Studio brings a frame-to-film workflow that helps anyone, even without filmmaking experience, create cinematic shots. It's all about composition, lighting, camera language, and movement. You lock one strong frame, then extend it into a film-grade shot. Minimal friction, maximum cinematic intent. Before we jump into the live demo, quick note. Higgsfield also added GPT Image 1.5 and VN 2.6 into the same platform. That means you can create production-ready master frames with GPT images, explore multi-shot storytelling with VN 2.6, and then stitch everything together inside Cinema Studio. Also, pricing is surprisingly affordable, way cheaper than many other Gen AI platforms. Right now, there's a holiday deal. If you grab an annual plan before Christmas, you reportedly get up to 80% off, plus Nano Banana Pro free unlimited for a year. I'll link everything in the description so you can check it yourself. Okay, let's jump into the workflow. Just open Higgsfield.ai. I'll show you my exact process, step by step. First, click on Cinema Studio. Cinema Studio lets you create both images and video in one unified flow. If you click how it works, you'll see use cases and a quick tutorial. But I prefer to show the live workflow because that's the clearest way to learn. Before we start, here are a few example images and short footage I generated while testing Cinema Studio so you know what to expect. Step 1. Create the master frame. Switch to image mode and focus on composition, lighting, mood, and lens character. I always treat this like a film still. Lock the look first. For this demo, I already have a prompt generated using ChatGPT, so I paste it into the prompt box. You can also attach a reference image if you want to anchor the frame to something specific. Now here's the killer feature. You can choose the camera, lens, and focal length for the image. No other platform gives you this kind of camera level control inside the prompt UI. Cinema Studio also defaults to 21:9 for cinematic framing, which is perfect for film-like shots. I select a camera profile. I usually pick ARRI, Alexa 35 or Panavision style lenses for that filmic depth, then hit generate. In a few seconds, you'll get 4 image variations. These are your candidate master frames. Pick the one that nails composition and mood. For my workflow, I'm making a multi-shot sequence, so I click multi-shot. Multi-shot creates 9 similar images from different angles and shot types. Low angle, profile, drone, macro, all automatically. Within moments, the grid populates with 9 different shots, and you can click any image to upscale to 4K or download the selected image or the whole grid. This is insanely useful because you now have a cinematic coverage set in minutes. I generated a few more 21:9 images, typing specific notes for each. Low angle, profile shot, drone view, macro close-up. That way I can build my scene coverage before moving to video. Next, video. Cinema Studio's image to video flow needs a reference image. You can pick from recent generations or upload a new one. For this demo, I download one of the images I just made and upload it as the start frame. After the image is attached, click Movements and choose a movement preset. There's a bunch: static, handheld, push, pan, orbit, dolly, drone, and camera follows. I'm selecting camera follows for this example because I want a dynamic, character-driven motion. In the prompt box, I type a simple action like she is running and set duration and quality. I usually start with 4 to 6 seconds for a single cinematic shot and 1800p quality. You can scale to 2K or 4K if you plan to upscale. I hit generate and Cinema Studio returns 4 video takes in a few minutes. Watch each take, the physics, motion, and face details are often very strong. The engine preserves the look we locked in the master frame and adds believable camera motion and parallax. That's the secret. Cinema Studio extends a shot without destroying the cinematic texture. When the results come in, you'll often have multiple good takes. Pick the one that best preserves framing, emotional intent, and character consistency. If you need more options, rerun with slight prompt tweaks or different lens choices. Upscale the chosen take to 4K if you want crisp exports, or download the grid when you're satisfied. Now let's test the image models inside Higgsfield. I start with GPT Image 1.5. I type a prompt, a giant girl outside the library, she's taller than buildings. I set batch size and aspect ratio and hit generate. Results appear fast and look coherent. To compare, I keep the same prompt and switch to Nano Banana Pro, which is one of the most realistic image models I know. I generate with the same settings and compare side by side. Nano Banana Pro tends to produce more realistic textures and finer detail, skin, lighting, micro shadows, while GPT Image 1.5 is strong and will work great for many projects. My takeaway, GPT Image 1.5 is very usable, but Nano Banana Pro still has a slight edge on pure photorealism in many test cases. Next, WAN 2.6. I select WAN 2.6, set duration to 15 seconds, quality to 1080p, and enable multi-shots. For the prompt, I generate a complex, narrative-driven prompt using ChatGPT to push the model's capabilities. Paste it in, hit generate, and after a few minutes, WAN 2.6 returns a set of multi-shot sequences. The output is interesting. Transitions are coherent, and the model handles multi-shot storytelling well. But to my eye, some results can feel slightly synthetic or stylized rather than hyper-realistic. To explore further, I upload a reference image and use ChatGPT to craft a tailored prompt that describes exactly how the image should move and resolve. Generate again. The result looks coherent and creative with clear multi-angle transitions, but still a touch more synthetic than Sora 2 Pro, which I personally prefer for ultra-realistic video output. As an AI creator, this workflow changed how I work. I'm using Cinema Studio daily. It's fast, inexpensive to experiment with, and the outputs are production ready. That's why the Russian studio reached out after seeing my work, because consistency and cinematic quality attract real clients. If you want to try this yourself, check the link in the description to Cinema Studio. Also remember the holiday offer. Annual plans have heavy discounts right now, and some deals include Nano Banana Pro access for a year. Try the models, experiment with camera profiles, and build coverage before moving to video. That's the fastest way to get film-grade shots. If you enjoyed this walkthrough, let me know in the comments which shot you want me to build next. And don't forget to subscribe for more AI tech and creative workflows.
Merry Christmas.